Hello, it's Sunday, May 25th around 12:30 p.m. I'm getting a late start with my introduction video for today. I'm actually in Marion, Virginia, taking a 0 day. That means there are 0 miles hiked. So this morning, I stayed at the partnership shelter last night in my tent, had a ride arranged for 9 a.m. They got there around 10:20, a little later than I would have hoped. But anyway, I met up with Luis and Carlos, two men I met from the last hostel I was at. And I think it is, Luis is from Sunnyvale, so he's from where I grew up in that general area. Anyway, they drove me into Marion, but on the way in, we stopped and had breakfast. They're good guys. One's prior Marine Corps, one's prior Navy, so we had a lot to talk about in regard to our military careers. And they both did some through hikes in the last few years. So anyway, I'm in the Econo Lodge right down the street from Walmart at Starbucks. So today my plan is I've cleaned some gear again, got cleaned up myself. I'm not going to be able to do laundry, but I did it a day ago, so I should be all right. I'm going to get everything I need for the next 4 to 5 days on trail, probably stop in Bland, Virginia next, which is about 5 days up or 4 days up. And I'm currently at mile 534.4. Let's see. So I'm going to get my groceries for resupply at Walmart, and that's really about it. Maybe do some more eating in town and relaxing. Today, I chose to go into a hotel room instead of a hostel because I just wanted this downtime to myself. It's also allowing me to upload some videos. I have 5 videos to upload, and I couldn't get them to upload at my last location, so I'm going to try to get them out the door today so you can see them. It's going to be a small video today. There's not really much to show you. Maybe I'll show you a little bit of what Marion has to offer, though this town seems to be pretty spread out, so we'll see how it goes. But thank you for following along. It's currently 2 p.m. I've been at the Econo Lodge in Bland, Virginia for the last 2 hours. Kind of getting myself together, cleaning gear yet again. I've got my gear spread out a little bit, putting it all together. Really what I've been spending most of my time doing is just kind of planning my next week or so. I'm going to get to Bland, Virginia, probably by Thursday, where I'll need to resupply food. I'm not going to carry as much food this time around because it will make my pack lighter. And basically it will allow for me to just resupply in 4 days. When that's done, I am going to have to go another 6 days before resupplying. There you can see me in the mirror. 6 days before resupplying. And I'm just kind of trying to figure out all the food I'm gonna need. So it's taken some time and effort to figure that all out. When I was with the group, we worked together to do that, but kind of this is my plan. Today's video is not gonna have much going on, as I mentioned. I'm gonna show you my walk basically to Walmart, and that's about it. Thanks for following. It's currently 3:15 p.m. I've kind of waited in getting down to Walmart, probably later than I should have, but I wanted to make certain all my videos had been uploaded and I've done all my little chores around the hotel room before I headed out. It looks like clouds are really coming in. I know that we're supposed to be getting rain in the next few days. I believe there's rain tomorrow. Not very much, I thought. I know Tuesday is going to be a huge rain day. A lot of rain. Well, 1.5 inches. That may not seem like a lot, but when you're out on the trail and it's spread across the whole day, it's not very fun. So it's going to be my first test of walking in the rain pretty much all day long since the Smokies, and this time I'll basically be out on my own. I do want to make some miles because I want to get to a shelter and get out of the worst of it at night. Right now I'm just trying to get down to Walmart and get to the other side of the road, and it looks like there's a crosswalk up here. There's not much really to show here, so I want to cut off the video right now, and I'll come back to it once I get down closer. All right, so I'm coming upon the Walmart over here, and there's a sign that this part of Virginia is actually civilized. They have a Starbucks here, so it's not very often you see a Starbucks while you're hiking, but I'm going to take advantage of this one, get a coffee, and maybe read my book. This is a main street here. There's some older homes that have been turned into businesses, some really nice homes. But super busy street. And what's funny is they have crosswalks here that are not connected to sidewalks, and they don't have any like lights for the pedestrians to walk across the street. So it seems pretty dangerous. I had to cross this main street here just by running across. So anyway, I'm gonna go to the Starbucks here, have a coffee, read my book for a little while, and then get into the Walmart and get a few things and maybe grab some dinner on the way back so I don't have to get back out later today. But It's warm and muggy right now, which tells me these clouds are probably going to bring us some rain. Here's our sign of being in a civilized community right here, Starbucks. Hey, not too exciting, but I'm heading into the Walmart here. Right next to it is an Ingles, which is a grocery store. Today I'm going to try to get more protein powder at Walmart, and I know they have backpacking meals there in their sports department, so I'm going to look into that. I only need 4 days worth of food, and I have some of it already, so I'm not going to need a lot. But I'm also going to get some small socks to wear while I'm in town. I had some, but I wore holes through them. If I don't wear small socks as I'm wearing my Crocs around town, I tend to get blisters. I don't get blisters on the trail, however. After this, I've got to figure out what I want to do for dinner. There's some fast food restaurants around here, and truly I need to figure out something for breakfast in the morning. I'm going to be picked up at 9:30, a little later than I want to, but the shuttle driver that's offered to pick me up has another shuttle runs before that. So that's the plan. Anyway, this is what you see. They have a Little Caesars over there. I might do a pizza. That's something I was considering, so I'll probably end up doing Little Caesars for dinner. Sounds good to me. Good evening. It's about 7:30 p.m. here in Marion, Virginia. You know, I was able to get to the hotel room and kind of relax. I watched a little TV. I haven't done that in months. Well, I went back home temporarily and did watch some TV, but while on the trail, I haven't really watched TV. Watched The Wedding Singer, at least part of it, and a few other movies, parts of those movies. And, you know, it took a long time to upload those videos as well as to get into town and resupply. So it wasn't as restful as I was hoping it would be, but I had the time to myself, which I really enjoyed and appreciated. So I'm not going to be picked up and taken back up to the shelter until about 9:30 in the morning. The shuttle driver that's taking me up has a person to pick up off the trail and bring down, and that's going to happen early in the morning. So when that's done, they're going to take me up, and I'll get started. My hope tomorrow is to get about 14.4 miles to a campsite. It's supposed to be raining pretty much all of Tuesday, though the latest weather report I have shows very, very light rain. I hope that holds true because I would appreciate not having to be in soaking rain the whole day. My next stop is going to be in Bland. I'm going to be staying at a new hostel that's in the process of being built, though it's completed enough where they have space for me. So I think it's Didgeridoos Hostel near Bland. I never heard of it. It's not in my guidebook, but that's because it's not quite complete yet, but he's still taking guests, and he said that his bunk room is ready and he's excited to have me. So that's where I'll go next and resupply. These resupplies are coming fast and furious every 3 to 4 days at this point, and the reason for that is the towns are spread out that far, and if you try to push it any more than that, then it's kind of going too long. 7 days out for me is carrying way too much food and way too much weight. So even if I just swing in and out of town and not necessarily stay in a hostel or anything is fine. But today, no hiking, just kind of hanging out in town and getting through town. So this video might be shorter. There's not much to it hiking wise or scenery wise, and I apologize for that. But if you choose to watch it, at least you can kind of see what a day in the life of a thru hiker is like. So thanks for following along, and I promise you once I get back onto the trail, we'll see some new and exciting things. The Triple Crown of Virginia will be coming up in the next few weeks, and that's where some really, really cool sights will be seen. So I know I'm a ways away from them yet, but you'll see them when I see them. So take care, and thanks for following along. Sunny D out.